Hi, it's me, Marty, and welcome to Marty's Ramblings, my YouTube channel, where I ramble around Lake Ripley, around Litchfield, around the country, and in my words I ramble. That's why I changed the name. I think it's kind of fitting, don't you? I am doing a video today on Litchfield, Minnesota, a little tour, and I'm taking you on a little tour on my bike. So welcome to Litchfield, population 6,726. Salute! Remember Salute thing? It's on Hee-Haw years ago. Yeah, I'm talking to my bike. I'm weird, but hey. So the whole purpose of my channel is to encourage and inspire and to help people smile. Hope I do that. So today I'm just going to talk about Litchfield, some of the facts, some of the history, and what I'd like to do. I'll probably mess up some info and history and stuff. I would like to ask you, the viewers, to please comment and correct me on things that I say wrong, and maybe just add your thoughts and your information. I mean, maybe some of you know a lot more about Litchfield than I do. We've lived here about 16 years, but many of you probably grew up here. I would love to hear your stories and just thoughts, and so put your comments on here, add to this video. Stories you have, information you have. This might be a long video because every time a car goes by I gotta stop so you can hear me. Hopefully you'll hear me. So what I'm gonna do is just do a little tour and talk about Litchfield. When I get downtown I'll stop and talk and just show you some stuff. I'm gonna try to make this under 30 minutes. So and I am biking into town from the south on 22, coming up from the south into Litchfield. So here we go. Hopefully my phone won't turn off. I tried it a minute ago and it turned off automatically for some reason. I'm not sure why. I have my phone mounted on a phone holder on my bike with some rubber bands on it to hold it steady. And it might be pushing one of the buttons, I'm not sure. So hopefully this works. So Litchfield is a small town, under 7,000. It's a nice town. I mean, every town has ups and downs and good and bad, but this is better than most. And it's a great place to raise kids and raise a family. And about 70 miles west of Minneapolis, straight west on Highway 12. So again, I'm coming up from the south on 22. 22 runs north and south through Litchfield. Highway 12 runs east-west. And actually the Main Street kind of runs north and south, so through Main Street it's actually 12 and 22 and Main Street and Sibley Avenue. So yeah. They just redid 22 here. That was kind of nice. So on the right here is a company called Custom Products, one of the bigger companies in town. Here it's a good place to work. They make enclosures and cabs for construction equipment, lawn equipment, all kinds of stuff, I guess. And here comes a truck. And I'm gonna veer off here and just show you the Litchfield sign and Lake Ripley. And I'm going to check my phone, see if it's still recording. Are we still on? We are still on. So there's the Litchfield sign, the Welcome to Litchfield sign from the south, coming into town from the south. And over there is beautiful Lake Ripley. We just got a new park. Well, it was a couple of years ago now, but this is actually a dog-run park here. But they built a new park for kids, a huge park, a really nice one. a couple years ago. Cross back over the 22 here, and here comes another truck. And so on the left here, I'll kind of turn my handlebars and turn the camera just every once in a while so you can see without going on the road. There's our new park is over there, and a new pier. Actually, it's a few years old, but kind of nice park there. Really nice lake. I mean, we have 3 parks around Lake Ripley. A big beach. But good fishing sometimes. Of course, I never catch any fish, but I did a video last week, I believe, where I rode around Lake Ripley. If you want to watch that one, it's kind of neat. I rode my bike all around Lake Ripley, which is about a 4-mile ride. So if you want to know more about Lake Ripley, that was kind of a neat video. It was actually in 2 parts because it was about 50 minutes long. On the right here, we have the Ripley Cemetery, or Litchfield Cemetery. I don't know what it's called. Is it Ripley or Litchfield? I don't know. Neat, we have all the flags in there. Actually, maybe I'll better look at the road going into the cemetery up here. And again, please comment and get some conversations going about Litchfield. I'm sure all of you know a lot more than I do. Hi. So yeah, it is Litchfield Cemetery, and there's the flags and the main road going in there. And over there is Anderson Gardens, a beautiful garden area. Lots of beautiful flowers and plants and trees. There's some neat memorials in there too, of just benches and little places to sit that were kind of memorials of people who have passed away. Beautiful place to take pictures. You can have weddings there. Our daughter Nikki got married there in Anderson Gardens. Try to pedal faster so I can get uptown. So I want to keep this video under 30 minutes, but I will stop right here because there's a private drive right there, and that's where we live. Actually, our house is in there. We live just off the lake, kind of on the lake, but we're next to a couple of ponds on Lake Ripley, and we're right across from the bowling alley. There's Litchfield Bowl. So I'm going to cruise a little bit here and get uptown. There's another truck. I love trucks. I was a truck driver for many years and I really liked it, but it's nice to be home more too now. And I switched careers from transportation to education, and I've been working in a school the last couple of years and I love it. And I'm finishing my degree to be a teacher, hopefully late in life, but I'd be happy to teach for 20, 30 years. God allows me to. Okay, so we're coming up to, well, here's Grace Apartments on the right here. Used to be a hotel, now it's apartments. They've kind of fixed up and stuff. That over there is Ripley School. We have three school buildings here technically. That's Ripley School, and it's kindergarten through third. Actually, it's changed, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we also have Wagner School uptown, and that's 4th and 5th grade, or it has been for many years. And then we have the middle school and high school in one building. It's separated, but it's one building, and that's 6th, 7th, and 8th middle school, and then 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th high school. But last year, year before, they changed Wagner School, and I think it's all district school offices now, and possibly preschool. And I think 4th grade came to Ripley, and 5th grade went to the middle school. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think. And here's Litchfield Vet Clinic right here. They just totally redid that whole place. It looks really nice. I think it's new owners, I'm not sure. The play Oliver is coming to Burning Acre Auditorium. I just seen a sign there. I think it's end of this week. If you like plays. So I'm leaning on my handlebars so I can get closer to the phone so you can hear me. We have the Methodist church on the left here. We have a lot of churches in Litchfield and around Litchfield, which is great. Now we're getting closer to town. We're in the residential area. Over there, that white building, that white house is called the Rosemary Home. And I hear it's kind of a neat place. I don't know all the history, but lady lost her little girl when she was little of leukemia, and she kind of started the place in memory of her. And I think it's for nursing and business students, women, for a place to stay if they need a place to stay. Not sure if it's free or if it's, you have to pay. I'm not sure, but I hear it's a neat place. I have a special memorial to her daughter. And again, correct me if I'm wrong on any of this stuff. Just some history I've looked up and kind of known. And we have First Evangelical Lutheran Church on the right here. And we have Sibley. Is it Sibley Dental? Yeah, Sibley Dental. I never go to the dentist. I should, but that's Sibley Dental over there. And here is Meeker Memorial Hospital. Nice little hospital. They redid a lot of it and added to it in recent years. And we have two ACMC clinics. One is on the right here. That's Litchfield East. I know the wind's probably hitting the phone too, so hopefully it's not too noisy. And that's ACMC Litchfield West Clinic there. Getting closer to town. Now this is St. Paul Street right here. You take a left and go down 2 blocks to the corner of Miller and St. Paul. That's where we lived for the first 8 years we were here. We owned a house there. Lots of memories there. Yeah, I'm talking to myself, people. Get over it. And this is SA, the South SA up here. It used to be called Handy Stop. They redid it, made it into a nice SA, but used to walk up here with the kids and get a snack now and then. So when I get into town, I'm gonna walk my bike because I don't think they like people biking on Main Street sidewalks. And I'll just talk about Litchfield a little bit more. So up here on the left is one of our biggest companies here. It's First District Association. It's the dairy company, the cheese factory, which seems to keep on growing every year. We have St. Paul's Lutheran Church on the left here, I believe. When I was trucking for a while, I delivered sweet energy to farms. It's a liquid feed for cows. I'm not sure how it's all made, but it came from First District and I would deliver it to farms. That was kind of a neat local trucking job for a while. And there's a view of First District. Pretty big company. Probably our biggest company, I'm guessing. We have Library Square on the right here. Some businesses in there. On the left here, we used to have a little lumber yard home improvement place. I think it was called Ideal Lumber, if I remember right. Down on the right here, we have Ideal Lumber. Or no, it was Ideal Lumber on the left. Down here on the right, on Commercial Street, we have LBC, Litchfield Building Center. Oh, just hit the curb. But I'm okay. But yeah, you know, I do woodworking and get wood now and then, and yeah, only in Litchfield you'll just see construction equipment, tractors, golf cars. You never know what you'll see going through town. I remember when we first moved here. But I go to Menards for most of my wood and supplies and stuff, but I like to go to LBC and give them business. It's just nice to give the local small business some business to help them keep going. And we have a lot of little businesses in Litchfield. A lot of them end up closing down because they just can't make it. And you know, I just encourage us all to shop at the local business. Are we still running here? I think so. So over here on the right is our I don't know what you call it, the grain elevator, Litchfield Co-op, where all the grain gets brought and dried or whatever they do with all that stuff. And Burger King on the left here. And so here's the railroad. I'm going to cross the railroad and then cross 12. And then I'll be on Main Street. And then Main Street is actually 12 and 22 going north. So it's the main street of Litchfield. And it is... Hey, there's an ACC Midwest van from Hutchinson. They bring a lot of the New Century kids to school. Anyway, I've worked at New Century Academy the last couple of years. I love it there. Anyway, a little plug for them. New Century Academy in Hutchinson. Anyway, where was I? So I'm going to come up to Main Street. Main Street's only a few blocks long, but I might not talk much until I get crossed over there. But again, I'm going to cross the railroad tracks and Highway 12 and end up over on the corner over there by the antique store. Are we still recording? Yep. Okay. So I'm going to walk my bike now so people don't get mad at me biking on the sidewalk. Here's some really cool things that people made. They're carvings. I think they're chainsaw carvings. So actually, here's Main Street. So I'm going to walk my bike and just talk a little bit. So on the right here is the antique store, which is a really cool place. I haven't been there for a long time. I think it's time we go visit it again. They got a lot of neat things to look at in there. On the left here we have State Farm Insurance, our car insurance company. And people are looking at me weird because I'm talking to my phone. And we have a little barber shop here on the right. I'm just going to list off some businesses we have. Very vintage, they closed. We have a lot of empty spaces, a lot of closed down spots. It's just sad. But people just need to shop them more to help them stay open because it's expensive to be on Main Street. But it's neat to have a small business on Main Street. Deanne's Country Village is still there. Lots of neat little gifts. On the right here we have Heartland Food Shelf. If you having hard times, you can stop here and get some food. If you're having good times, you can donate some food for others. We have Litchfield Eye Center over there. And Poppy Petal Floral and Gifts. And we have B&T Custom Leather Works here. That's new. And I don't think there's anything in this spot here. It used to be Nicola's. That's what I remember it as. Nicola's little coffee shop. Not sure. It doesn't look like... Might be a dog training place in there now. I'm not sure. We have Pizza Ranch over there. Great chicken. I mean the pizza's okay, but I really love the chicken. And the JoJo's. Down here we have the post office. And some people are going to cross and probably look at me funny. I hope you can hear me. The wind is kind of blowing. This little corner place used to be Litchfield Video at one time, and many other things, I think. And then we have the Litchfield Theater right here on the right, the Hollywood Theater. We have Pro Nails here. And over on the left side, we have the Artisan. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's a place like crafters bring their stuff. I should bring some of my woodworking over there. And we have another barber shop. We have Premier Real Estate here. American Legion's here. And straight across the street, we have the Independent Review, which is the Litchfield newspaper, and the Chamber of Commerce. And a couple other empty spaces. We have Mary's Jewelry. We have the Tavern on Main. I think that's new. I don't know that we need another tavern, but anyway, we have the Natural Food Co-op here. Some great stuff. And we have KLFD Radio, the original. That's our radio station. It's kind of neat to listen to sometimes. Across over there we have Smith's Appliance. I think they're still there. It used to be Radio Shack too. We have Schaefer's Studio and Camera, and we have Art Space, another craft place I think. We have Shap's Law Office here. We have Litchfield Cleaners. A lot of these places I didn't even know are here. We have Again and Again Thrift Store. Neat little thrift store here. We have Ed Olson Insurance over there. we have King's Walk across the way, and there's a little, on the corner of that brick building over there, we used to actually have a little Christian bookstore, gift shop there. We only had for about 6 months and we couldn't make it, but that was there, yes. So I'm gonna cross over here. People think I'm weird talking to myself, or my bike, or the phone. Either way, it's kind of weird. Okay, where we are now is Central Park. This is Central Park. We have a lot of different, events and activities here. I think we still have music in the park on Thursday nights. Kind of a fun thing. During Watercade, beginning of July, we have craft show and different art in the park and that kind of stuff here. On the other side of the park there is the GAR Hall, the GAR Hall, which is it's like a history museum. A wonderful, really cool place to see. I love history. A lot of history of Litchfield and Meeker County and Minnesota, and yeah, there's a lot of history right here in our own backyard. And the Christian church is over there. The library is over that way. Again, across the street is King's Walk and Remax and Parkview Grill. Yeah. I was gonna jump on my bike, but I think I'll keep walking it. Over there is the Meeker County Courthouse. Let's see here. Am I still recording? Hello. Hi. Hope this isn't getting too boring. Hope you can hear me. I'm just going to read a little bit of facts of Litchfield and a little bit of history. Maybe I'll go into the park here where it's a little quieter. And there's less people watching me. Beautiful little park we have here. Some swings over there and a fountain. Some benches, place to sit. Lots of shady spots. We got a little, I don't know what you call it, a pavilion or something over there where they have bands and music and stuff, and the Litchfield High School band, the marching band, and all that. They play out here sometime, and they play in there for the public. And outdoor concerts. Okay. So how is this view here? Yeah, maybe I'll just kind of slowly go in circles as I'm reading. So, again, I already said the population. I wrote down 6,695, and that was 2016. But yeah, it comes and goes. So it's around 7,000 anyway. The elevation is 1,129, which I think is always funny on, these states that are, and these cities, little towns that aren't near the mountains at all, and yet they have an elevation. I mean, we're 1,129 feet above sea level. I guess that's what that means. So there is lower places than Litchfield, probably out in Nebraska. The area of Litchfield is 5.4 miles. I believe about a mile of it is Lake Ripley. It was platted in 1869. It was incorporated in 1872. The mayor, I believe, is still Keith Johnson. Correct me if I'm wrong. The longitude is 45.122 and the latitude is 94.525, which is kind of interesting. Maybe it doesn't mean anything to anybody, but it's kind of interesting because I've just been learning that when I started geocaching. So, anywho, the average household is 2.36. I'm not sure what that means. Medium household, or the medium home value is 145,000. Medium income is 50,000. Good night. I'm not in the medium. I'm on the lower end of that. I don't know if I'll ever make 50,000 a year, but Some of the places that are neat around here, which Gar Hall is right over there, can't really see it, but the GAR Hall, really cool place to see. Our Litchfield Opera House is actually right down over that way by the library. Little Red Schoolhouse, which is about 5-6 miles south of town. The Nest Church, which is also a few miles southwest of town, I believe. Right here in our own backyard, Meeker County, the Sioux Indian War, 1862, that whole uprising and all that happened, which is really sad. And war is war, but all of that is sad. And there was a lot of heroes on both sides and a lot of heartache on both sides. But I kind of have a heart for the Native Americans, and I would love to teach in a school, teach Native American kids. I don't know why. I just think they've had a hard life and everything. They were here first. They were the first Americans. But I love our country and I love the history. But anyway, a lot of that happened right in our own backyard. Dr. F.N. Ripley was the first white settler to die here, near Lake Ripley. And then they named the lake Ripley after him. Mr. Darwin Litchfield was a railroad stockholder, and that's what the town was named after, which is interesting because 5 miles east of here is the town of Darwin. I'm guessing they named Darwin after him too. Darwin, tiny little town, home of the twine ball. Come out and see it. Are we still recording? Hello. Okay. Some notable people. Bernie Beeman was a Gophers head coach, or Gophers coach. John Carlson Jr. was on the Vikings. I don't know if he still is. He's on the Seahawks or something. The Carlson family lives here, I believe. John Foss was a general in the U.S. Army from Litchfield here. Ann Hansen was the first female to earn a Purple Heart. Dorothea Coplin was author and teacher, and she's the one that started the Rosemary's Home that we went by on the way here. And William Nolan was an author and teacher also. Just a few facts and a little history of Litchfield. As we travel north out of town here, or through town, there's not much else down there. I mean, everything's good. I mean, there's Casey's down there and some other businesses and stuff, and then we head out of town. Just to kind of, I like to know where I am on the map. Out of state, so you kind of know where Litchfield is. It is almost exactly 70 miles west of Minneapolis on Highway 12. And so it's in central Minnesota. So straight east of here is Darwin, about 5 miles, and then you keep going to the cities. Straight south of here, about 25 minutes or southeast of here, is Hutchinson. Great little town, a little bit bigger than Litchfield, but nice town. That's where I've been working the last couple of years. And I also went to Ridgewater College there for a year, and now I'm going to St. Cloud State. But that's Hutchinson, about 25 miles southeast. And straight west, about 30 miles, is Wilmer. They're maybe 3 times the size of Litchfield, a bigger town. Now it's a nice town. I got relatives out that way. Straight north of Litchfield, about 10 miles maybe, is Eden Valley. And if you keep going, you go to St. Cloud, which, I don't know, I think they have 60,000. It's a bigger city, and that's where I'm going to college. So that's kind of where Litchfield is. We moved out here 2001, so we've been here about 16 years. And yeah, we love the town. Wonderful people, wonderful place to raise a family. Yeah, we have our summer festival is Watercade, lots of fun events, great big parade. Different activities through the year. The school system is wonderful. It's a big school, or a pretty big school. I mean, I've been working in a small school lately, and I like small schools, but it is a little bit bigger school. And it's a wonderful school, it really is. Lots of great teachers, incredible music program and sports program. And the leaders of those programs are outstanding, doing an incredible job and teaching students. Yeah, so that's kind of Litchfield. That's about it. I don't know what else I can say about Litchfield at the moment. That's probably enough. I have a geocache right over here. Spoiler alert. So anyway, that's about it. And you see me get the lighting better here. It's actually still taping, so that's good. So again, I'm Marty. This is Marty's Ramblings. Yeah, most of my videos are woodworking and me being goofy in the shop, and lately I've been just talking about life and all kinds of stuff and being silly and stuff, and I just want to encourage and inspire others and help people to smile, and I hope I can do that. Please subscribe to my channel and then you'll get a notification for a new video. I've been making a lot of videos lately. I made like 30 videos in 6 years. And then in the last 2 weeks, I've done almost 20. So kind of crazy, but I'm going to start doing 2 videos a week. I'm going to be making them at different times, but I'm going to post them two days a week. Wednesday, I'm going to post one that'll just be a whatever video, whatever I feel like doing, or whatever you ask for me to do. Give me ideas. Ask me questions, and yeah. So that'll be Wednesdays, and then on Saturdays I'm gonna do a thing I started, Moments with Marty. It's just a little video series of where I go outside somewhere. They're all gonna be outside year round, and it's gonna be me sharing a scripture verse from God's Word, the Bible, and a challenge question for all of you, and for me too. I need it too. It's just another way to help me to get into God's Word more. So Wednesdays will be a video, just who knows what. Saturdays will be my Moments with Marty. Yeah, so please watch my other videos, subscribe, like or dislike, whatever you want to do. Share them, and comment. Please comment down below this video. Please comment, good or bad. I'd love to, especially this one. This would be a really neat one for all of you to get involved and comment. I'm going to put this on Facebook too. It's going to be a YouTube video, but I'm going to link it to Facebook. So comment on Facebook or YouTube or message me, anything, whatever. But it'd be neat to comment and get a conversation going and correct me on different facts and history that I said wrong. And if you have stories, if you have other things about Litchfield, I would love to hear about it, and I'm sure everybody else would too. So thanks for watching. I just pray you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. Have a great day.